Thanks for tuning in. Sam Diep here with Inside Pool Extreme News, and joining me in Charlotte, North Carolina for the Generation Pool 9-ball championships is Jasmin Ouschan from Austria, who has just knocked out Gerda Hofstetter. What was the final score there?
I think it was 9-5.
Okay. And just before that, you had a match against Helena Tornfelt where you were actually down 6-0.
That was a pretty tough match. I had some really bad mistakes at the beginning, and she played well. She made use of her opportunities, and she just ran everything out. And I was kind of sitting there waiting for my chance. I took a little time out to kind of get my concentration back. And at that point, I just thought, okay, you know what? I'm just going to fight now because there's nothing I can do else, right? And I'm happy that it worked out. I found my rhythm again, and it was a pretty good match until after that.
Well, although we're in Charlotte, this tournament's usually been in Las Vegas, and you are a previous champion. 2 years ago, you won this event. Last year came in third, and you know you're kind of fighting your way back towards the finals again. It looks like. What sort of things do you do at home to prepare when you're on the road? Because you're still living in Austria, correct?
Well, I'm like 250 days a year out of Austria, so I'm traveling around. So I don't have that much time to practice at home. Oh. But when I do, I have pretty much 2 times a day practice with my coach, Michael Neumann, and we're practicing different skills. We always look at the technique. We go through different situations, and we're very important on the break because I'm playing a lot with the men, and the men level is so high, and you get punished for your mistakes a lot more often. And the break is so important, so that's why we put our eyes on that. But besides that, we're pretty much trying to get everything in our practice and as good as we can.
And you've been working with this coach for quite some time now, right?
Yeah, it's been now 16 years. Wow. So it's he knows me very well, and I hope I'm going to call him now. I mean, it's night now, so maybe a little later, but he will be very happy.
Wow, that's fantastic. So you're probably pretty comfortable in this sort of arena where the men and the women are all on the same playing battlefield out there.
Yeah, I like that. I like when we play together. You know, it's the spectators can come and watch women and men playing. I think that's interesting for everybody.
What's your favorite discipline? I know you've done well in a straight pool event recently. And
I love straight pool. I always played straight pool. It's bad that there are not many tournaments, so I can only play with a man. But I also love 9-ball. And 9-ball and straight pool are my main disciplines. But I practice a lot of straight pool because it's kind of a basis for 8-ball and 9-ball. And I'm trying to play everything, but mostly 9-ball.
Terrific. I know you want to mention your sponsors.
Yeah, well, my sponsors, of course, Sport and Kellogg, which is Austrian sponsors, and Sports Union, Predator, and I also want to thank Justice Q Cases for his awesome cases.
Terrific. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck to you in your next match. You are move forward to the Final Four now, I understand. Mm-hmm. So we look forward to your next match. And you will be playing probably the winner of Ga-young and...
I think I'm going to play Ga-young Kim. She just won, yeah.
She just won. All right. Well, thank you again. And also, too, wanted to mention, just talking to Jasmin earlier, she does not have a nickname. So we put this out there to you guys. If anyone out there we want to make sure it's a natural suiting name for her. I asked her if she had a nickname before our interview, and she said, no, I don't have one. I'm not going to give one to myself. So if any of you viewers out there have any ideas, write in. Thank you again for joining me, Sam Diep, with Jasmin Ouschan with Inside Pool Extreme News. Make sure you tune in to InsidePoolMag.com for your up-to-date tournament news, results, and videos. Take care.